Okay. Okay.
Then I see how many. Then I count how many batches I made.
Okay. Here, let me just label these. Okay. Then what? How did you do that? I'm gonna put this in a different color.
I counted it.
Show them. Tell them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Then my number sentence was
Wait. So what's your final answer?
my final answer is 50.
Wait. No. What's the answer to the question? How many batches can I make?
8
Okay. 8.
batches of cookies.
Okay.
And my number sentence was 50.
Mhm.
Minus 6. Minus 6. Minus 6. Minus 6. Minus 6. Well, there was like 6. I mean 8. 8 minus 6s.
Okay. There were 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Minus 2 equals 0.
So where was your answer in this equation?
My answer is
Is his answer 0?
no.
Is his answer 2?
No.
Is his answer 6?
No.
Is his answer 50?
No.
Wait a minute. He said the answer was 8, but I don't even see an 8 in his equation. This is very unusual. Where's the 8? Where's the answer? Where's the answer here? Where is it?
The answer is 8.
Yeah, but where do you see 8 here? You said it earlier.
8 batches of cookies.
Okay, let's see. We need to come back and think about this question. I want everybody to think about where is the 8 in this equation? Okay, before we do that, thank you. Let's give him a lot of shine. That was excellent, Micah. You can take a seat. Let's discuss this for a minute. Ready? I want you to turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor what Micah did. Just think for a second. What did Micah do? The equation's a little bit hard. What did you do? What's your name? Jan. What did you do, honey?
Micah put true by he put 5 and then he broke them up into each batch. So he said that eggs. It's a batch. So he broke them up into 6 until he had
And we have counted how many. What does that represent?
But then the answer should be 6 plus, 6 plus 6 times. Because but it should have it should be
A batch? I just used that clap. I didn't know if it was working. Can somebody tell me what's a batch? What's a batch? I don't even know. This word batch kept coming up. What's a... Wait, hold on. I have some friends here I'm going to call. First, Shamira, where are you? Shamira, what's a batch? This is a hard one. Listen to Shamira, see if you agree.
Is a group of eggs or cookies.
Yeah, it's a group of something. It could be a group of anything. Awesome. So in this story, what was so important about a batch? What was so important about a batch? Keanu?
It was that it was important that he forgot to put an 8 It's up a 0.
No, you didn't hear my question. Turn front. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope that's not how you treat guests every single day. And even your teacher asking you a question. What you just said didn't answer what I said. You didn't even use the right words. You weren't listening. I'm going to ask again, and you don't know if I'm going to call on you, so you're listening. Why is it so important to know about a batch? What do we need to know about a batch in this story? I'm going to come back to you for another question, not this one, but I hope you're going to listen the rest of this time. What is so important about a batch? Yeah, what do we need to know about a batch in this story?
How to make a group of things.
Yeah, like what?
Like if my little brother
Thank you for being so mature.
Wants a batch of bananas, he puts them into groups.
Yeah, in this case you're making a batch of cookies. Have you guys ever made a batch of cookies? It's like you take a pan out of the oven. Everybody, open your oven. Okay, and take out the pan of cookies. How many eggs did it take to make this pan of cookies, this batch of cookies? Yes. No. How many? She's thinking a dozen. A dozen, yup. How many eggs did it take to make this batch? Yes, sir.
It took 6 eggs to make this batch.
Right. So everybody ready? Open your stove. Pull out your batch. You had to use what? 6 eggs. Open your, and do you have more? Can you make more?
No.
Really? You can only make one batch?
No.
Open your oven. Pull out the next batch. How much did that take?
6
eggs. 12, right. But another 6, right? Open your, can you make more?
Yes.
Just like our friend Micah. Open your oven. Pull out your batch. How much did that take?
8.
Or another 6, right? Okay, so he took out 6, he took out 6, he took out 6, he kept taking 6. What does this 6 then that he took out, what does this 6 represent? Don't call out. What does this 6 represent? Joanna? Who's Joanna?
Jayana.
Jayana. Sorry, Jayana. What does this 6 represent?
It represents the batch of cookies.
Yep. 6 eggs to make a batch. And so he counted all his batches right here. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now here's what I want everyone to think about.
Leave it alone.
Why didn't he count this one? 9. Stop moving. Why didn't he count this one? Why didn't he count this one? Turn and tell your neighbor. That's right. Excellent. You know the answer, Kiana? Woo! All right, back to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kiana's going to tell us. He was listening. Kiana, why didn't he count this one?
Because it's not a group.
Tell me more.
Not a group of batch of eggs.
It is, but it's only... And how much did we need?
We needed 6.
Yup, we needed 6. That was great. I heard you say it's not a whole batch. It's not enough for a whole batch, right? Awesome. Okay, so now here's the thinking that he couldn't answer. We're not going to get to our other sharers because there was a question, and that's okay, right? You did a great job. We're not going to get to our other sharers. Look at me, because there was a question he didn't answer that's so, so, so important. And I need us all to see it because, honestly, this is a 3rd grade thing. Really.
Wait, I did 3rd grade thing?
I know, yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I know. You all have been doing some 3rd grade thinking. So let's just finish the job. Ready? Look at me. Turn your body toward me. Your knees pointing this way. Turn your whole body this way, all the way. Sit up straight. Put your eyes on my eyes. Gap. Gap sweatshirt. You looking at me? Don't look at Gap sweatshirt. Look at me. Give me a smile. Don't make any sounds. I'm serious. We have like 2 more minutes, but you're ruining it with a little bit of fidgety. Here's what he did with the eggs. 50, whisper it into your hand, is 50 what? 50 eggs minus 6. You're going to whisper it in your hand when I say go. You're not doing what I asked. Minus 6, what? No. Minus 6. What are these 6?
These 6s are the batches of the cookies.
No, remember, all together it makes a batch. It's 6 eggs. Hands down. What's your signal to get them quiet? I don't know the secret.
William Jewell.
Cardinals!
50 eggs minus 6 eggs to make a batch. Minus 6 eggs to make a batch. Minus 6 eggs, minus 6 eggs, minus 6 eggs, minus 6 eggs, minus 6 eggs. Look here, minus 6 eggs, minus 2 eggs. Leaves me with no what?
Eggs.
Great. Here are my batches. Where do I count up the batches? Everybody think. Where here, this is the equation. Where do I count up my batches? Stop tapping. Who's Marcus? Marcus, have you been paying attention?
Yes.
Can you point to where there might be a batch?
The batch is
Don't whisper to him. Don't worry about him, worry about me. Where's there a batch?
the batch is the 10.
Nope.
The batch is I forget.
Look, he pulled this out and made a batch. Right?
He made the batches into a batch.
He took from the 10s, he made 6 into a batch.
He made 6.
Because see, look right here. It says if each batch of cookies needs 6. Right? That's okay. Where is the batch in this equation? Turn back to me. Somebody I haven't called on. Yes. This is a batch. 1. And then this is the next batch. 1 batch. And then another. So it's almost like, here's one equation, but there's no 8, is there?
No.
This is the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are my batches. So when I said this was a 3rd grade problem, it's a 3rd grade problem because the 8 is secret. The 8 is hidden. Last question. Where was the 8 hidden? Where was the 8 hidden? Where's the 8 hidden in this equation? Let's see, who haven't I called on? Where's Isaiah? Isaiah, do you know where the 8 is in my equation?
Right there.
It's here, but where did it come from?
It came from there.
What do you mean?
It's at that group.
It came from, what do you mean inside which group?
The 6 group.
The 6 groups, right! All those 6s I made, because you told me to, we just counted them up. That was really, really good. Okay, I think we're done. That was wonderful. You're awesome. Raise your hand if you got to talk on the carpet today. Raise your hand if if I asked you a question or you talked. I'm just curious. Hold your hand up. I talked to you. Raise your hand. You talked earlier. Raise your hand if you got to say anything on the carpet. Okay, I'm just curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, you got to talk a little bit. You got to talk. Maybe they didn't understand my question. That's okay. All right, bye.
Say thank you.
Thank you!